Hello, welcome to my channel and my love to all of you. This is Anshu Sharma here. Understanding 3D matrix with the concept of waves, manifestations of your desires. This is our topic today. According to 3D matrix definition, matrix is something in which something else develops or forms. Example, the complex social matrix in which people live their lives. Then matrix is also something shaped like a pattern of lines and spaces. It superimposes human consciousness, which is a part of etheric matrix. Now we are talking about 3D matrix specifically. So 3D matrix interferes with organic etheric matrix. Essentially, matrix is a frequency projector that transmits specific destructive frequencies. This destructive interference limits, distorts and manipulates the range of human perceptions. Now let's recap. In other video we talked about constructive and destructive waves. When two or more waves of varying frequencies overlap and interfere with each other, they create a new wave pattern of less amplitude and less intensity. This is in the case of destructive waves. Suppose you are transmitting a higher frequency, say of love at 40 Hz, and someone intentionally shoots out a lower frequency of hate, say of 15 Hz at you, then your resultant frequency will not be the 40 Hz which you are projecting, but it will be minus 15, that will be 25 Hz. This is what negative frequencies of 3D matrix do. They lower your and also Earth's natural frequency. The frequency in which 3D reality works is Schumann resonance, which is 7.8 megahertz. Now, each object, whether it is big or small, or whether it is a human being or an animal, vibrate at a specific rhythm from a subatomic level, and being multidimensional in nature, humans emit varying frequencies. Repetitive conscious intention by the observer produces a thought pattern through creative imagination. So we are emitting thought patterns, and these thought patterns are creating the waves. This is called harmonic of a frequency. A specific harmonic of a frequency is a result of mathematical perfect combination of all energies interactions, not only of the object and things in particular location, but also the relationship of other locations surrounding it. In a continuous changing soup of potential energies in the form of waves. Okay, now let's have a look at the whiteboard so that the things are a little bit clearer. Okay, you can have a look. Just have a snapshot. I'll hold it for you for a second. Now you just let's go over it. In the case of constructive waves, when they are of the same frequency and they are going in the same direction, then the resulting amplitude or the note is bigger. So there is more intensity. But if in the case of destructive waves, the resulting amplitude will be less than the original waves, and sometimes the waves can even cancel out each other and the resultant is no intensity, or the wave goes back into the potential energy. Now these are the human beings who are emitting the frequencies of their thoughts, and then their objects also nearby, their situations nearby, and all these they combine to form one harmonic of frequency, which is the address of that particular location. So this is the mathematically perfect combination of all energy interactions. So as we will go on with our text, you will understand more. Okay. So in constructive waves, as we have just seen, there is more than one consciousness observer having the same harmonics of a frequency. Like two people, when they agree with each other, there is same harmonic of a frequency. So what it does, it adds strength to the note. Node is a concentrated point of energy, and this note, the concentrated form of energy, concentrated point of energy, results in the formation of a matter, or in other words, it results in manifestation of your desires, because these desires are common to all participants emitting same harmonics, same frequency. This is what happens in 5D. Because there is more constructive interference and less or minimum destructive interference, so it results in an instantaneous manifestation. Now, coming back to our topic of 3D matrix. In 3D matrix, there are more lower harmonics of frequencies, whereas in 5D, there are more higher harmonics of frequencies. So in 3D matrix, lower emotions such as fear, hate, jealousy, ego, competition, survival, etc., emit lower harmonics. These harmonics of a frequency serve as destructive waves. They lessen the energies you are giving to a node, and sometimes they totally cancel it and dissolve it. In essence, in your space-time universe, which is our space-time universe, all harmonics of a frequency combine to set new nodes of concentrated point of energy. These nodes or concentrated points of energies are the result of the mathematical interactions between destructive interference and constructive interference. So constructive interference combines to add and give more power or energy to each node or energy concentration points, resulting in combined manifestation. So altogether, everything counts. Your intentions, your desires to produce something concrete, from your hologram to physical reality, and the people around you supporting your intentions, thinking in the same line as you are thinking, and you are also having the favorable situations and time around you. So when this happens in combination, the perfect mathematical combination results in faster manifestation. And whereas if you have got people around you who are shooting out conflicts, negative energies at you, and they are discouraging you in your plans, then they act as destructive waves. 3D matrix emit destructive interferences that lessens or nullifies the combined energy to each node or concentration point, sometimes dissolving the nodes completely back into the etheric soup of potential energies. So when it happens repeatedly with you, you feel disheartened and you feel discouraged, because in spite of your efforts, nothing substantial is being achieved. Your specific thought or thought patterns is also a frequency harmonic. When you give enough attention or energy to a specific thought pattern, which with your repeated intentions, your resulting frequency automatically starts matching the frequency of the desired or your perceived object or situation you are thinking of. And this is the law of attraction that governs the universe. Matching frequencies attract each other because they are the same ones. When frequencies of your thought or thought patterns matches with the perceived object or situation, the object appears physically right before your eyes. For example, if you have decided to purchase a house, this particular house in a particular location has a certain vibration and rate of frequency. When both frequencies match, one of your thought patterns along with the actions you take and other of the house, then you would have bought the house and you start living in the house. What we are doing here, we are on the same frequency, trying to learn the higher dynamics of the frequencies in creating new earth. So with our combined frequencies, the more constructive waves are created and the physical manifestation of our desire of creating a new earth becomes possible. So thought is an object and thought is also situations. You, your thoughts, objects and situations are all residing in the same potential energy soup of frequency harmonics. in 3D matrix, your awareness is reduced. In 3D, your awareness is less. When awareness is less, your perception is also in accordance to your awareness. This means less information is processed and there are more destructive interference. You get sidetracked with doubts and confusion. There are more negative emotions in your mind. Externally, also, you experience more resistance as external world is a reflection of your internal world. There is less attention and more distracting illusions, creating confusions and doubts in your mind. When there are more confusions and doubts in your mind, obviously you cannot hold your attention on your particular desire or what you want to do for long enough. So there is not enough power and potency in your thoughts. There is no matching frequency between your thoughts and the objects you desire. All these factors, along with many more, combine to give you less energy when you are operating in third dimension. Less energy means what? Less energy translates to less details and less information processing. This means a lower frequency realm of existence with slower frequency in your harmonics. Under 3D illusions, confusions and doubts, it takes longer to manifest your desires due to frequency mismatch. Now, how does it all apply to your life? Remember, all this knowledge unless you personalize, is not going to make any sense. You yourself know when your mind is clear and when your mind is not clear, and when it is clouded and when you have less energy. So first we try to gather more energy, and if you regularly suffer from low energy, then you first may have to pay attention to your food and exercise routines and the company you are in. You may be declaring your intentions early, or you may not be exercising enough. There are more doubts and confusions in your mind. There are more people around you who are emitting destructive frequencies, waves. So all this you have to be careful of. If your mind is filled with negative emotions regularly, then you have to first work on yourself in clearing your mind. So please watch my videos on my playlist on emotional integration. Work on integrating your negative or positive emotions. Then focus on entertaining inspiring thoughts and constructive, encouraging company. Then match your imagination, the inspiring imagination inspiring thoughts with your actions. This raises your frequency. At the same time, avoid media, destructive thoughts, and destructive people. 3D matrix generates more destructive and less constructive waves in general. So be conscious. If you start a project, then work in silence. Gradually increase your attention span through focusing on what excites you. Do not disclose your plans till you have taken enough action and have started seeing some visible physical results. Your capacity to perceive grows when your awareness grows. Then you start processing more details in a relatively shorter time. And then you start also experiencing faster rate of manifestation. In higher density realm of existence, you perceive more because there is less confusion, less doubt. Your mind is clear. Your focus of attention has widened. You can focus for a length of time. You start processing more information, and then you experience faster rate of manifestation. Avoid egoic identification because egoic identification lowers your frequency. That's all for today. I hope this talk has increased your consciousness of understanding of 3D matrix and how it works. At the same time, now you know what are constructive waves and what are destructive waves. You cannot avoid 3D matrix completely because we are living physical, we have a physical life, but through positive choices and awareness, you can definitely reduce its effects. I thank you for your ongoing support. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and share it. Please leave your valuable comments. Until we meet again, take care. Bye for now.